Hey y'all, it's me China and welcome back to my YouTube channel. As y'all can see by the title of the video, we are doing a recap video on Baddies Midwest episode 22. Y'all, before I get into this video, I know I missed the past 2 weeks, I think. I didn't do a recap video the past 2 weeks. But y'all, when I tell y'all I've been super busy, like from traveling. I went to New York, then I came back, went to Richmond, just got back from Richmond. So I've just been having a lot going on. So I haven't had time to like sit down and make a recap video. And I'm so sorry y'all. But we did reach 1K while I was gone. Round of applause for that, y'all. We finally reached 1K and I just want to thank all of you guys. If you're here watching my recap videos, if you come to my page to watch my vlogs, my story times, whatever it is, I appreciate y'all so much. And keep rocking with your girl because I have some more fire videos coming up. So yeah, thank you. And if you're new here, hi, make sure you guys are liking, commenting, and subscribing to my YouTube channel and come join the family because it's lit over here. And it is. Okay, y'all. So, even though I did not do a recap video on the past 2 episodes, I have been watching it. Yes, I actually watched, I think, the last episode on the way back from New York in the car because I was like, yeah, I need to watch it and I need to make sure that I'm up to date, even though I'm not doing a video. So, I know what's going on. So, y'all, we're just going to go ahead and get into this recap video of Baddies Midwest episode 22. Okay, y'all ready? Is y'all ready? Did y'all miss me? Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Okay, y'all, so the episode starts off with Dolly. She's being sent to the hospital. Last episode, y'all, Dolly done passed out, okay? She said she woke up. She was ready to fight because her and Jayla had got into it at the club the night before. Jayla done snuck her while they was at the hosting. And Dolly woke up. She was like, I'm ready to fight. Let's get it, let's get it, let's get it, y'all. And she done fell out and passed out on the floor. We still, to this day, don't really know what happened. She don't even know what really happened. But she just said that her head was hurting the night before and she wasn't really feeling good. She woke up the next morning. She's in the bathroom. Summer said that she started like rocking back and forth and the girl just fell out on the floor, y'all. So Dolly is being sent to the hospital and everybody is really concerned about her because again, they don't know what's going on. And when she passed out, y'all, she had a seizure. Okay, Dolly says she's never had a seizure in her life. She said seizures, you know what I'm saying, don't run in her family. None of her family members be having seizures. So she really don't know like what's going on with her body. Her body just literally shut down, okay? And y'all, I've been telling Dolly, I don't know why they don't listen to me when it comes to like, you know what I'm saying, y'all need to send them my YouTube video so they can listen to me. I told Dolly to go home a while ago, okay? I told her to go home. I told Slim to go home. I told y'all Yoshi won't gonna make it. Everything I've been saying has been happening, okay? Like I'm telling y'all, am I low-key what is it, a psychic, a prophet, something? Because baby, I be knowing, okay? Anywho, I've been told Dolly Humpty Dumpty to go home. I said. She barely had any fingers, okay? Her fingers was already crip walking, okay? Like, she just was not there mentally, physically. And I've been saying, go home, go home, go home. And I wasn't saying go home because I was trying to be mean. No, you literally need to go home and take care of your health, okay? A paycheck, okay? A paycheck. I'm pretty sure they will bring you back next season, okay? But I just feel like at the end of the day, if you know your body is not feeling right and you still trying to fight, the girl had 8 fingers missing and was still trying to fight. Girls, sit down and go home. So I've been told Dolly to go home. Why she ain't listen to me, I have no idea. But now she's at the hospital, y'all. And basically they wrapped up the season for her once she went to the hospital. So y'all know she did her little confessional, signing out, you know what I'm saying? It's Dolly. I had a great time at the Baddies. I'm gonna see y'all at the reunion. She said, the only person I'm gonna miss is Summer, and I'm gonna see the rest of y'all girls at the reunion. She said, I'm gonna go home, I'm gonna get myself together, and I'm coming back bigger and better, okay? She should have been did that, okay? It's way too late in the game. They got 1 more episode left. Dolly did say in her confessional, y'all, that she was mad that she didn't really get to experience the Baddies to her full potential because of her health. So I feel like the whole season, she just was not feeling it, and she just like, she kept trying to go, and her body was just like, girl, no. So, y'all, I told y'all that Jayla and Dolly got into it the night before at the club. So, Lex pretty much feels like Jayla put Dolly in the hospital and Lex was not going for her, okay? Soon as she knew that Dolly was okay, she was like, yeah, I got to get my get back for Dolly because Dolly is no longer here. She's getting sent home. So, now, Jayla, what's up? Like, it's up. I'm finna beat out of Jayla, okay? So Lex is pretty much going off, y'all. She's like, yeah, I'm gonna make sure that I get Jayla for Dolly. This is for Dolly. This is for Dolly. She kept saying this is for Dolly, her and Summer, okay? So Lex keeps saying, yeah, when I see Jayla, it's on site. It's up, it's up, it's up, okay? It's up and it's stuck. Okay, so I already knew like Lex was not playing no games. Okay, you could just tell that Lex was pissed off. One, that Dolly went home. Two, that Jayla snuck her in the club, because it's like y'all are at a hosting. Natalie already said we do not fight when we go outside. Y'all can fight at home, y'all can fight at these little activities we go to, but y'all are not fighting where we make money at our hostings. And Jayla ended up sneaking Dolly on stage in front of everybody. Okay, so that's another thing, y'all. The newbies feel like the OGs are setting all these rules. Oh, you can't fight when we go out to a hosting. Oh, you can't jump nobody. Oh, you can't sneak nobody. But the OG's been doing that the whole season. Okay, and the newbies, honestly, the newbies are fed up. Okay, they are fed up. They're like, if y'all not gonna follow the rules, don't tell us to follow the rules, because what y'all think this is? Y'all not about to be telling us, oh, don't jump, oh, don't sneak, oh, don't fight while we at the hosting, and y'all the one doing all of this. So no. So the newbies are mad at the OGs. The OGs don't like the newbies. So at this point, it's a clear division in the house. Okay, it's the newbies and it's the OGs, and it's poor Natalie in the middle. Okay, Natalie just in the middle because she's the CEO. She ain't trying to get in between nobody beef. So she's just in the middle. She's hearing both sides. She'll go to the newbies, hear them out. She'll go to the OGs, hear them out. But it's like she's not really picking a side. She's in the middle. So the newbies feel like the OGs need some type of consequences for their actions, because the whole season they just been showing out. They ain't been following rules. So they're talking to Natalie like, y'all, you need to get your girls, because they setting all these rules and that's not fair. Natalie like, yeah, I do understand. I'm going to talk to them. So Natalie goes back to the OGs, tell them like, look, the newbies, they mad at y'all. They said it's up, it's up and it's stuck. And the OGs like, okay, it is what it is. It is what it is. So what's up? So Natalie tell the ladies that they are going to a dinner, y'all. And we all know how these dinners go. We all know how these dinners go. Okay, Natalie said that she's planning them a dinner, and she has a special guest coming, and it's male. Okay, I told y'all that I don't have Now That's TV. I don't really be watching Now That's TV, but I think Melanie is from Now That's TV. Mel and Ivory have been beefing, I guess, for the longest now. Like, Melody done showed up to one of the hostings. I think it was Missouri, somewhere they had went, y'all, and Melanie ended up showing up. Her and Ivy got into it. They didn't fight, but they had got into it. So Zeus messy self, Natalie messy self called Melanie and told her to show up to the dinner that she was having. So she tells Ivory, look, I got Melanie pulling up, which I'm surprised she did. I'm surprised she didn't just have Melanie show up and Ivory had no idea. But Natalie don't want that smoke with Ivory. She just don't. So she was like, let me tell her ahead of time, because she's not finna beat me up. She's not finna beat me up. So she told Ivory, you know what I'm saying, just a heads up, Melanie's coming to the birthday dinner. I mean, not the birthday dinner. Just a heads up, Melanie is coming to the dinner. And Ivory like, okay, bring her. Like, Ivory low-key got excited, because I feel like they told Ivory, don't really fight like you used to on Now That's TV. You know what I'm saying? If you come over here to Zeus, you got to pipe it down. But being that they was bringing Melanie, Ivory was like, oh yeah, I'm bringing out the old Ivory. I'm bringing out the Ivory from Now That's TV. And I was super excited to see it, because I have been hearing people say, oh, Ivory not fighting like she usually do. She not fighting like she usually do on Baddies. So I feel like they brought Melanie in so that Ivory could show us how she really get down, because they was like, you ain't gonna beat up on our baddies. Okay, you're not gonna beat up on our baddies, but we'll bring somebody from Now That's TV and y'all can fight and y'all can hash it out. So that's what they did, y'all. Melanie done pulled up. We're gonna get into that. That's a little later, okay? So they're on the way to the dinner. Everyone already knows that it's not gonna be no eating going on, okay? Anytime Natalie has a dinner, it's not a dinner, it's a fucking fighting match, okay? It's a boxing match. It's all of that. It's not gonna be no food. They're not even gonna bring out no plates and act like you eating, because what's gonna happen, they're gonna throw the food, they're gonna throw the plates. It's gonna be a big old food fight. Like, they don't do none of that. They don't bring out no drinks. They literally just have the table and they come sit down at the table, okay? It don't even be no waiters. What do you want? They don't have none of that, okay? So everybody already knew, like, this is not about to be a dinner, okay? It's not about to be a dinner. Summer, the way she came dressed, you could tell that she won't even trying to eat, okay? Summer had on a bonnet. She had on glasses. She had on some shorts. Lex had her hair tied up. I think she even had a scarf on, some tennis shoes, some shorts. All of them was just ready to fight, okay? Why even set up the dinner? Why even go to these people's establishment and mess up their y'all could have did this at home. But anywho, they pull up to the dinner, y'all, and this is when everything just breaks loose. This is where everybody is just rumbling. It's a fight here, it's a fight there, it's a fight here, it's a fight there. And I honestly myself, I enjoyed it, because I really feel like Baddies been stretching out these last few episodes, and the last two honestly was a little boring. So I'm actually glad that I didn't come up here and do a recap video, because it probably would have been like 5 minutes. But anywho, y'all, this episode was actually, you know what I'm saying, was actually kind of lit. So let's go ahead and continue to get into it. So y'all, they get to the birthday dinner, right? Why I keep saying birthday dinner? On the way to the dinner, Lex is saying that she want Jayla. Summer saying that she want Anna and Scotty. Anna saying that she want all the newbies. She don't even care. Nunu saying that it's up with whoever. Jayla wants whoever. So it's just like at this point, everybody was like, yeah, I'm going out with a bang. I'm coming to this dinner to do what I gotta do, and I'm leaving and I'm going home. Okay, everybody was pretty much just on the same page. Okay, we coming here to fight, we coming here to whoop some ass, and that's just what it is. So y'all, they pull up to the restaurant. It's a Hawaiian guy outside playing with fire, and it's like 2 guys playing on the drums. So the baddies are sitting out there and they have to watch them perform for a little while, and Summer is just like, I'm ready to get inside and start fighting. Like, what for all this entertainment, all this other stuff y'all trying to do? Get us inside so we can start fighting. But they had to sit there, watch the little performance. You know what I'm saying? It was good. He was throwing the fire up. I think he put it in his mouth. I don't know, the drum. So then they get inside. So as soon as they get inside, everybody sits down at this little curved table. Y'all know how the baddies dinners go, okay? So they all sitting at this little round table. You got the newbies on one side and you have the OGs on the other side. As soon as the newbies walk in, Anna is already on her bullshit, okay? She told them, welcome to Waikiki where bitches get fucked up, okay? And I was like, Anna, like, they just walked in. Like, y'all can't sit down, try to talk it out or do something. Anna was just on go soon as they walked in. So she said that Anna is pretty much trolling the whole time. She's telling someone that she's ugly and bitch, what you got on, you look a mess, and where that pink wig at. Jayla jumping in, putting her 2 cents in. Yeah, where that pink wig at, because that pink wig look a mess, it look a mess, it look a mess. So both of them are like going in on Summer, and Summer is just sitting there quietly. You could tell that she wanted to get up and jump across that table and bop 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 both of them in their face, but she was just sitting there quietly. She was like, okay. Sitting there. I've never seen Summer so much quiet in my life until that dinner. When I tell y'all, Summer sat there and didn't say nothing, and they just over there trolling her from across the table, trolling her, talking about her, doing all this, doing all that, and Summer's just sitting there like, okay. So then y'all, they had these belly dancers coming out, some more entertainment. I don't even know why they brought out these belly dancers. Like, y'all already knew what we here for. Like, all this entertainment is for the birds. Like, tell them to go somewhere, go entertain somebody else. But it's belly dancers, y'all, and it's live music, and they playing this slow music. It was so awkward because it's like you could tell everybody was just ready to fight, but Zeus was trying to, like, I don't know if they was trying to slow down the fights or if they was trying to not have them fight right away as soon as they got in the restaurant, but it was awkward. So you got the belly dancer, you got the live music, and everybody is just sitting there at the table looking at each other, like sizing each other up, not paying no attention to the entertainment. And Summer was over it. She was like, I'm bored and I'm ready to fight. So she gets up while they're belly dancing and a little live music. She goes over to Natalie. She's like, oh, hey, Natalie. Mind y'all, Natalie is in the middle of the table. So you got the newbies on one side of Natalie. You got the OGs on the other side of Natalie. I told y'all Natalie be in the middle. So Summer gets up. She walks over to Natalie and was like, oh, Natalie, you didn't give me a hug. Mind you, Scotty is like 2 seats away from Natalie, okay? So she got up low-key trying to be funny. So she gets up. She goes to Natalie. Oh, Natalie, give me a hug. You didn't give me a hug. And she whispers something to Natalie. Anna is like, Scotty, watch out. Scotty, watch out, because Scotty is like 2 seats away from Natalie, and Summer just got up. So she's telling Scotty, watch out, because y'all know Scotty could be a little ditzy sometimes, okay? So she telling Scotty, Scotty, watch your back. Watch your back. You just seen Summer walk up. You know you already got beef. Watch your back. So Summer gets up, she hugs Natalie, whispers something, and she goes to try to sneak Scotty. Scotty jumped up so fast and karate kicked that girl. I said, oh my gosh, y'all know how Scotty is with them kangaroo legs. She is known for kicking people, okay? She is, you might as well put her on the football team and let her be the kicker, because the way that girl be kicking the shit out of people, I be like, Scotty, please, like, throw your hands. Why did you kick it? But anywho, she got up, she kicked Summer, and Summer kind of fell back. Summer went to go, you know what I'm saying, fight her. Natalie got in the middle, y'all. Summer ended up hitting Natalie. She got her a couple of times, boop boop boop, right in the back. So Natalie gets up, she's trying to fix her wig because the wig got crooked a little bit, and Natalie like, hold on. I guess she was trying to get them not to fight right away, because even when Summer got up to go hug Natalie, you could hear producers saying, Summer no, Summer no. So I'm guessing they wanted the belly dancers to finish performing, and they probably wanted them to like talk it out a little bit and then fight. But Summer was like, F all of that, okay? They ain't been following the rules this whole time, so why should I? So Summer wanted to get it cracking right away, and producers and Natalie was trying to like be like, no, not yet. Natalie got in the middle and ended up getting hit. And I said, oh my gosh, Natalie, just move. So after that, Natalie stepped back. She like, hey, y'all do what y'all do, okay? So that's when stuff really started to pick up. So boom, y'all, Jayla and Lex square up. Y'all already know Lex fighting for Dolly. So I already knew Lex was gonna give it to Jayla, but I know Jayla was gonna like get no hits in. Like she probably got a couple of hits in, but it was like, dang, Jayla, you was talking all this mess about, oh, I'm bringing back Bad Girls Club, Jayla, da-da-da. She said this before the rest of her. I'm bringing back Bad Girls Club, Jayla, and it's up. I'm beating ass. And she got up there and got beat up. And I said, oh my gosh, how embarrassing. Jayla, how embarrassing. So anywho, y'all, so boom, it's round one. They squaring up. They're squaring up. Lex, bop, gave Jayla the works, okay? And I said, oh my gosh. So once Jayla felt them bop, couple of hits in the beginning, Jayla tried to bear hug her and slam her to the ground. It still didn't work. She tried to slam Lex to the ground. Lex turned around and like overpowered her and slammed her to the ground and bop, wailing on her on the floor. So they ended up breaking up the fight, okay? So Jayla low-key mad. You could tell when Jayla mad that she's losing a fight or she's not getting the best of nobody. Because usually when she fights, she's like, yeah, what's up? Yeah, that hurt, didn't it? Yeah, like she hyped. Y'all, after that round, when I tell y'all Jayla was quiet, crickets. Jayla was quiet as I don't know what, because she knew she got beat up. So in her mind, she's like, okay, she got me that round. So she's trying to mentally get herself together because she just can't believe that happened, right? So she's quiet. She probably hyping herself in her head like, yeah, this next round I gotta get her. This next round I gotta get her, right? So they go for round two, baby. And what y'all think happened? When I tell y'all Lex did Jayla so bad, Jayla's mouth was leaking after the second round, blood falling down her mouth, and she like, you ain't beat up nobody, girl, your tooth is bleeding. She was over here trying to spit blood on Lex, like she was just doing way too much because she got beat up. So she's upset, y'all. She's like, no, I didn't get beat up, and they over here calling medic, because girl, your mouth is literally leaking right now, but you ain't get beat up, Jayla. Okay, girl. Anywho, when I tell y'all that's how you fight for your friend, if my friend ever say, friend, I got you, I want to fight for you, I want you to fight like Lex. Fight like Lex did for Dolly, because the way she went in on Jayla, it made no sense, okay? So y'all, after Jayla and Lex ended up fighting, security, it was like 3 security guards on Lex because they really did not want her to go after Jayla again or go after nobody else. So they pretty much had Lex like pinned down the rest of the episode. Like she couldn't go nowhere. She couldn't help Summer fight. When Summer got to fighting, Jayla wanted to fight her again. They said, girl, no, your lip just got busted, whatever, your tooth, your mouth is leaking, you're not fighting no more. So they literally had like 3 security guards on Lex to make sure that she ain't go nowhere or she ain't try to, you know what I'm saying, sneak Jayla again, because all the girl poor veneers would have been out her mouth. Like what? So y'all, after that, who else fought? Scotty and Summer ends up squaring up, y'all. So everybody is hyping Scotty up because I guess Scotty won the first round. I ain't gonna lie, she did beat up, she ain't beat her up, but Scotty did win the fight with Summer. How? I have no freaking idea. Summer really can't fight anyway, but I thought, you know what I'm saying, because Summer was so mad about the Dolly situation, I thought Summer was gonna come and do what Lex did to Jayla. You know what I'm saying? I thought she was gonna come do her big one. But y'all, when I seen that first fight with Scotty and Summer, and Scotty actually had more hits and she actually did her big one on Summer, I said, what is going on, Summer? Get it together. Get it together, okay? Even though I feel like Scotty only fought Summer because she knows she can't really fight for real. But anywho, that whole fight just annoyed me because like they're fighting, they're like, yeah, Scotty, like really hyping her up like she really doing something, and she fighting somebody who's not a fighter and can't really fight. So anywho, I was just irritated at that whole scene with Summer and Scotty. But anywho, so the fight between Summer and Scotty won, which I don't understand, because right after that fight, Summer fought Anna and won, and Anna is a way better fighter than Scotty. In my opinion, I feel like Anna is a better fighter than Scotty. So the fact that Summer lost against Scotty, but she whooped out of Anna, is insane to me. Like I said, the first round when she lost to Scotty, she probably was like, damn, how I let this girl, and Scotty not a fighter either. But anywho, how I let Scotty beat me up. So the next round when she went against Anna, she probably was really in her head like, nah, I really got to do my big one. You know what I'm saying? I got to do, because how little old Scotty just beat me up. yeah, we're not going for that. So y'all, the way that Summer beat on Anna, I said, oh my gosh, because like I said, Anna is a fighter. Summer and Scotty ain't. So that fight is like, whatever. But I just knew that Anna was gonna do her big one on Summer. But y'all, the way that Summer handled Anna, I'm not gonna lie, I was happy. I was hyping her up. Go Summer, go Summer, go Summer, go Summer, because they have been picking on Summer all season for real, and Summer was just fed up. You could tell she was like fed up, because the fact that she did that to Anna is insane. Summer done swung Anna to the ground and was whopping her. When I tell y'all, Summer did her big one on Anna. Like Anna, they went like 2-3 rounds, and Summer won every round. If you ask me, Summer won every single round. And I said, oh my gosh, y'all came in here talking all this mess, and you and Jayla got beat up. Now you see how karma works? Karma, that motherfucking karma do not be playing with y'all. She do not be playing. So like I said, Summer and Anna, y'all, they went a few rounds, and to me, Summer won every round. So after a while, Natalie just got irritated, so she got in the middle. She tried to break them up. Summer was holding on to Anna's hair, so she's trying to tell Summer to let go of Anna's hair. So while she's in the middle and trying to break it up, you got Scotty over here telling Natalie, swing on Summer. Natalie, swing. And Natalie was like, who is you talking to? So Scotty and Natalie ended up getting into it, because Natalie was like, don't tell me to swing on nobody. What I look like getting in the paint and fighting? Girl, are you crazy? I'm the CEO. I run this. Y'all know how Natalie get. I run LA. No. But she was like, I run this. Don't tell me to swing on nobody. And the fact that Scotty even told Natalie to swing when she know Natalie been playing like the middle field this whole time. She haven't really been shown no favoritism. Well, not on camera anyway. On camera, Natalie has been very in the middle. Like between the newbies and the OGs. Like I'm in the middle. I'm not doing none of that. So the fact that Scotty told her to swing on Summer is weird, because one, she's a CEO. Two, you know what I'm saying? She is the EP. Like she's a top dog, so you telling her to swing on little old Summer, and she's a new girl. Like Scotty, for real, come on. So Natalie goes off on Scotty. I had said this before, that Natalie and Scotty's relationship this season was a little rocky. There was a little, like, you could tell they're not as close as they used to be. So Natalie told her, Scotty, shut the fuck up. You know how I feel about you anyway. I don't really rock with you like that anyway. Do that. So they get into it, and it's like, ooh, you can really tell, like, yeah, y'all got something going on. You're not really trying to show it on camera, but behind the scenes, y'all can tell that y'all got something going on. Like, what is it? I feel like it's gonna come out eventually, and I can't wait, baby, because what, I'm going to report on it. And so anywho, y'all, Natalie is going off on Scotty, telling her to shut up, and girl, I don't know who you think you are, this and that. And Scotty pretty much says that she feels like Natalie is a weirdo, because Natalie be like talking to the newbies, and she be, you know what I'm saying, communicating with the newbies. She like Summer come over there and hug her and then try to sneak her, and it's like, girl, what do you want Natalie to do? Like, Natalie is the head boss. She cannot show favoritism or do certain stuff on camera, and you telling her to do this, do that, and she don't need to talk to the OGs. How? And she's their boss. Like, girl, Scotty, it really was not making sense at all. It won't add up. It's like, Scotty, that's why you're not the boss, because you don't know how to run shit correctly. Okay, so let Natalie do her job and shut up. I was with Natalie. Scotty, please shut up. Like, you doing too much right now. So y'all, this is pretty much how the episode ends. Mel pull up, okay? Mel pulls up, and she said that she got smoked with Ivory because Ivory threw piss on her while she was asleep. And I said, well, this is what they doing on Now That's TV? They peeing on people while they sleep? I don't know if that made me want to get Now That's TV to see what really happened, or if I was disgusted and I was like, I don't want anything to do with Now That's TV. I don't know. I'm still conflicted. Honestly, I'm still conflicted. But she said that's why they got beef. She said they've been beefing for a real long time. And she was like, yeah, Natalie invited me to this dinner, and I came here to do my big one. Y'all, Melanie came dressed like she was going out to the club. Like, she had on heels. She had on this cute orange two-piece set. She had on a blonde wig. Makeup is done. Like, she came looking like a baddie. Like, she is a baddie, and she came looking like a baddie. I guess she said, this is my first time showing up on Zeus TV, and I want to make sure I look, you know what I'm saying, good. And it's like, girl, maybe you shouldn't have did that, because the way that Ivory showed up, Ivory had on shorts. She had her hair put up, no makeup. She had on tennis shoes. You could tell she was ready to rumble, okay? Have somebody looking like they was ready to rumble, fighting somebody who looking like they ready to go out to the club. And it's like, girl, if you knew what you came here to do, why you ain't come with some tennis shoes? Why you ain't come with some shorts? Put your hair up. She had the hair down, 613, bust down, all the way down to the booty. Like, looking like a baddie. It's not wrong with it. But if you know you come to fight Ivory, and she called her thick neck. If you know you come to fight thick neck, and thick neck got them hands, why you ain't come prepared? That's what I didn't get. But anywho, y'all, she pulls up. Soon as she walks inside, it won't no introduction. Natalie didn't even get a chance to say, y'all, this is Melanie, da-da-da. It won't none of that. She walked in, y'all, she took them heels off, and she said, what's up? Her and Ivy got the fight in. The girls were confused, because they're like, who is this girl? Only a couple of people knew that Melanie was pulling up, but some people was like, no, seriously, who is this girl? And I heard a couple of people saying, who is that? Who is that? Who is that, y'all? And Ivory gave Melanie the motherfucking works, okay? Y'all, all y'all seen was Melanie 613, hair, wig, going like this. Just bopping, bopping, bopping. When I tell y'all, Ivory was like, bop, 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 bop. And Melanie hair just bopping, bopping, bopping. I said, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Ivory got her, y'all, slammed her hair on the table and was just going, 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 going. Natalie got in her confessional and said, they was street fighting. She said them girls was street fighting. It was grimy. It was dirty. Like they was really getting down. It's like, Natalie, yes, that's how people fight. I don't know. Sometimes when the baddies fight, it gives like cat fight, like meow, 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 meow. Now that's TV. That Ivory and Melanie fight. Honestly, I might gotta get down that's TV because they was thumping. Okay, Ivory. Look, after Ivory fought, Tinka said, Ivory, that's all she had to do. Like, yeah, we see you. We see you. And I said, oh my gosh. I don't know if they went. Oh, they're going to go a second round in the next episode. So I can't wait to watch the second round because honestly, I don't think Melanie. I don't know. I feel like she should have put her hair up. I feel like she should have came in like a different outfit. I don't know what the fuck she thought. But Ivory got in there. Ivory said, I whooped her from the rooter to the tutor, from the floor to the door. I said, but anywho, y'all, that's how the episode ended. I'm ready for Baddies to wrap it up. I'm not gonna lie, I'm ready for the reunion and I'm ready for Baddies going wild. I'm ready for some new girls because they're dragging it, they're dragging it, they're dragging it, they're dragging it. I feel like they've only been in Hawaii for 2 nights. Why is this the 5th, 6th episode of them in Hawaii? Why? I'm irritated. Wrap it up, please. I hope next episode is the last episode. I feel like it is. I think that's the season finale. God, please let that be the season finale. Because I feel like what else can y'all possibly have going on? All the girls fought. They got their beef out. Like, what else? End it. End it. End it. End it. But anywho, y'all, that's how the episode ended. Did y'all enjoy this episode? I honestly thought it was a little better than the last 2 episodes because they actually fought and they actually, you know what I'm saying, it was some type of excitement going on. But yeah, y'all, that's how the episode ended. Y'all let me know if y'all like this episode. Leave me some comments down below. Again, make sure you guys are liking, commenting, and subscribing to my YouTube channel. I am gonna be doing recap videos on the rest of this season, so whatever episodes they have coming out next, I am gonna make sure I do a recap video on it and the reunion. So y'all stay tuned for that because it's about to be lit. Okay, so I love y'all and I will see y'all next week in the next recap video. Bye.